Okay. But that's weird because I can hear you. So.
Hello, can you hear me? Alright, there we go. That was weird.
Okay. Let me pull up the chat so I can watch chat. Yay!
How does my voice and Skye's voice and everything here? Guess we're still catching the Yatagarasu, judging by the title screen. Did you not finish A1 at all? Yeah, we did. We did finish it, I swear. I saw the white stripe in the middle of the flag and the yellow, and for some reason I thought that was the MD flag. That's funny. Hang on.
Ooh.
Alright, last time we were doing the HD art, so now we're doing the thing. Alright, so yeah, it's all good. Alright, sorry about that, everyone, but I forgot to install the game, but we're all fine now anyway.
Have this up.
Half-organic hero of virtual space, Dimension V, she calls her stage. In the name of the waves that bring her voice to the ears, she calls out to the multiverse, let's play! Alright, we're going now. Cool. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone.
Wait, I do? Weird.
Hang on. Can I turn you up?
Okay, hang on. I'm just trying to adjust my computer right now. There we go. Okay.
Hi, everyone. Welcome once again to Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Or not once again, for the first time, Ace Attorney Investigations 2. When we last left our heroes, we went a long time. A lot of stuff was happening, and now we're starting the next game, which is really cool because it was only released in Japan until like a little bit. But yeah, I would love to talk about it more, but we're already super late, so let's just start. All right? Okay, we're cool.
Yeah,
Turnabout trigger. Yay.
And we don't have much time today, because...
Yeah, I got a thing in 2 hours that I gotta go to, sorry. But yeah.
That's alright. Don't worry about it.
I unfortunately have plans. Here he comes! The presidential plane descends upon the whatever. It makes its final approach and lands right on Gourd Lake, where nothing bad ever happens.
Fucking Gourd Lake. Great. Yay.
Just listen to that crowd. Welcome, Zhang Fa. Welcome, Mr. President. And now, sir, your audience awaits. Time for me to complain about official versus fan translation. Yeah, I've seen a bit of the fan translation. Honored friends and allies, I'm here today to deliver a message. The odious criminals and dog in my beloved Benjamin no more, thanks to the prosecutor's office of your great country. Oh no, there's a gun. That's not good. You have our heartfelt gratitude. However, friends, do not forget, the battle against evil rages on. Here today I make you this solemn promise. We shall crush the wicked with the righteous hammer of justice. Oh god. Ah! Oh god, someone shot the president. Don't worry, it looks like it only grazed his ear.
Oh god.
Call the prosecutor's office. Get Miles Edgeworth right here. If anyone can solve this, he can. He's the only one.
Fucking why him?
Because he knows a thing or two about solving crimes, I assume.
Oh my gosh.
That wasn't even a joke. That's just a thing that is his character trait. But yeah, I'm very excited to see how this official translation goes, finally. Alright, time to get into character. The news must be half around the world already. And I already missed a word. Oh, hey, it's Gumshoe! After all, it's not every day an attempt is made on the life of a nation's president. No comment. My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as a prosecutor. I came as soon as I got the call. The moment the phone rang, I knew it was serious.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Hey, is it just me, or do the sprites look a bit better in this one? Or maybe I just haven't played it in a while.
They might. Thank goodness you're here, sir!
This is Dick Gumshoe, a detective with the local precinct. Look, Miles talked to a guy from Zhangfa last week. That makes him the most qualified guy to handle this. And also,
oh my god.
Also, Maligulant says in this day and age, yes, it is. Well, not every day, just a lot of the time. He's the one usually assigned to my cases. How is the present, detective?
We still don't know, Mr. Edgeworth. The medics just boarded the plane a few minutes ago.
The Zhangfa president has been killed. Quick, call someone not from Zhangfa. I mean, I guess he can be an unbiased observer.
If they're in our territory, we probably have to handle it. So.
I guess so. It's our problem now. I see. I hope he's alright. I suppose you'd better show me the scene of the crime instead.
Right away, sir!
Hey, I said hey! Yeah, you, Ruffles!
Whoa,
who's that? You're the prosecutor in charge of this here case, ain't ya? Want to give me your first impressions? Anything strike you as odd? No comment. Detective Gumshoe with me. Come on now, Mr. Prosecutor, don't be like that!
Wait for me! I don't want to deal with this.
It was
wow,
just
we just walked up steps.
Yeah, they couldn't show us doing that. Is it just me, or do the guards look like Andrew Tate?
Oh my fucking god, they do.
Now, detective, I'll need the facts of this case in as much detail as you can give me. I like this character. I like her too, from what I've seen. Yeah, it's a reporter. Well, the scene was right here at Gourd Lake, as you already know. What the heck is this guy?
Exactly! Is he Bigfoot?
He looks like he might be.
Oh my god. A bunch of people were gathered to welcome the president of Zhangfa.
Dijun Wang. Yes, I heard about his visit. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that very correctly. It's been all over the news for days now. Okay, the president is ripped? Yeah, apparently. This is how people draw Ruby Spears Mega Man. Oh my god, yeah.
It was raining until just before he landed. Luckily, it let up and he went on stage as planned. And then, smack dab in the middle of his speech, bang! A gun goes off and everyone runs for cover, terrified for their lives. Apparently...
He's a lion. Big, muscly, raises a finger at people. Probably has a really bad prequel dedicated to him. Apparently.
The truth is, I only just showed up myself. And I don't know a whole lot more than you do, sir.
You were summoned on short notice as well? What the Why have they decided that we're the #1 team to deal with this?
Sure was. Right in the middle of my day off! Oh, no.
Dang it, poor guy. I was at the office taking advantage of the peace and quiet to prepare for my next case.
Croak said, also first name change. Localization went with Dijun Wan. I guess they thought Wang was too silly.
I mean, it's pretty close, surprisingly.
Yeah, you're just missing a single letter. Okay, and then the boss himself calls you to the scene. Never a dull moment, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
The boss?
Yeah, Chief Prosecutor was right here in the park, saw the whole thing.
Gumshoe gets days off? Yeah, this was his only one.
I'm glad. First chance he got, he yelled at the top of his lungs, "Get me Edgeworth right away! He's the only man for the job." Something like that.
I see.
Oh, they cordon the perimeter of the park off as soon as it happened. You'll be happy to know.
Well, the president has a Dimitri-type suit? Oh my god, he totally does. Why is everyone dressed like a vampire in these games? So a would-be assassin is still here somewhere. Good. I want as many people to be shot as possible. I heard a healthcare CEO is coming by later.
Now all you gotta do is find them in the middle of that crowd before they strike again.
You're right. We don't know what else our culprit might be planning. These people are in danger. And at least one of them is in danger.
Here?
I don't know. I guess they just had nothing better to do. We don't have a moment to lose. Let's begin with the basics.
And search every inch of the crime scene for clues, no matter how insignificant they may be.
Precisely. The president was shot. Wait, you're looking directly at me. I feel weird about that. The president was shot
Stop
at.
breaking the fourth wall. Stop breaking the fourth wall.
The president was shot at, which means a gun was involved. That's our first clue. Brilliant deductive reasoning, Edgeworth. Alright, duly noted. Detective Gumshoe, how exactly was the security detail surrounding the president's speech organized?
Well, sir, our officers were mainly focused on securing the perimeter of the park.
Oh yeah, one of them might have done it, so they're just keeping everyone in, I guess.
The president's people took care of the rest. He has his own team of bodyguards. See those guys over there? Maybe we should ask them a few questions.
The Twin Tates? Alright. If I want to talk with them, I'll need to walk over and press— Ah!
Can I help you?
You're one of the president's bodyguards, correct? You tell me how a security detail was arranged during the speech. Two of our senior operatives were attached to— Oh wait, sorry, I thought that was Edgeworth.
Two of our senior operatives were attached to the president. The rest secured the stage. This isn't our first rodeo. Anything suspicious in that crowd and we would have spotted it right away. They're twins.
Yeah, they seem to be. I see. So the president's security was tightly orchestrated for the duration of his speech. Oh, and that's what they look like in HD, I assume. Let's investigate further. We should speak with other witnesses and continue to look over the crime scene. We can't afford to leave any stone unturned. What? So that's how y'all go about it, huh? Sure is something seeing the pros at work. Can I share a little about what happened so that information once you got— happens to that information once you got a hold of it? Well, you see, it flies up into the top of my subconscious, into a folder that I call Logic.
Oh my god.
Bystanders. This one seems persistent, but I can't afford to get distracted. Hey, Ruffles! I asked you a question! Dang it, what happens next?
Well, we put all the information together and try to find connections, right, sir?
Detective! Ah, don't be so hard on the poor guy. So connections, you say, and what next?
Well, I guess you'd say we connect the dots. Connect one piece of information to another. I don't know why, but...
Oh my god, Gumshoe knows how to use logic now. He's become more powerful.
Gosh, my baby's getting smarter! I'm so proud!
Did he wash his jacket?
Maybe?
Wait, why is this woman carrying a bear trap? She is? What? Oh, it does look like she is. What the heck is up with that?
Yeah, that's a bear trap. But why? Okay, she's gonna, I feel like she's gonna irritate me.
Well, cool. I'm glad that you figured that out 5 seconds after, meeting her.
It's Mr. Edgeworth's forte. He's a logic master.
I can view what information I have with Olb and then connect them with ya.
Oh my gosh, it's a oh shit, glitches. Okay.
Huh? Oh no.
It just glitched for a second, but it's fine now.
Okay.
But Satupla Antlai says Gumshoe can afford running water now.
Yay! Oh, I've got it. She's carrying. Oh, I got it. She's carrying a bear trap because she's an Epithet Erased fan. Oh, of course. Yes, and that's the only thing that Jello Apocalypse has to do with this game at all whatsoever.
I feel like when it comes to Gumshoe, he'd be going to a coin laundry to do his laundry.
Yeah, probably. Why is my controller not working? What the heck? My controller just
LB?
No, oh wait. No, I was not. Maybe I was supposed to do that.
You're supposed to press LB.
I know how to play video games. I have earned at least $6 this month doing that. Okay. Hang on. What?
It's saying.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. The president was shot at.
We only have 2 pieces of information. I wonder if they connect.
The president's security detail was on the watch throughout for anything suspect. Oh wow, they connect! Amazing. Despite the president's tight security, the perpetrators still managed to carry out their attack, completely undetected by a contingent of highly trained bodyguards, no less. No mean feat.
Shit.
This would have taken some serious planning. In other words, the assassination attempt was almost certainly premeditated.
This feels weird playing this after this, what happened last year.
Oh, the thing where the president got assassinated like a week before this game came out? Well, almost assassinated.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the stuff, Mr. Edgeworth. The old logic never fails, huh?
Yes, my superpower of logic. Indeed. All we need to do is find the right clues, then make the right connections between them. Make the wrong connections, however, and we'll only wind up further from the truth, which means I must make well-reasoned connections if I intend to draw logical conclusions. Sorry, what were you saying?
You know how, when it comes to, Marvel and, Tony, I think it's in the comics, I don't know if it's on the, but it's there's a joke where Tony Stark is my superpower is money.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it's more for Edgeworth, my superpower is my intelligence.
Yeah. He's the only smart person. Ooh, we get investigation. Yay.
Let's get this investigation started. Time to examine anything that looks suspicious. How about that fabric on the freaking banner, or what is that called? What's that thing?
Oh, the flag?
I guess?
Oh, I didn't notice that. That's a good call.
It just looks so weird.
To examine things, I simply need to walk up to them and press Ah! And if I wish to speak with a detective, I should use Yeah! Alright, let's use Ah. What? No!
What is that? What? Oh no! I was as surprised as you, sir. There's no mistaking it.
It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Tokyo. It's a popular TV show. Old, young, it doesn't matter. It truly has something for everyone.
Beats me why they had a Steel Samurai balloon as a welcoming party for an foreign president.
It is a little odd, although now that I think about it, what better hero to represent our nation? I just arrived and get blasted by Sorry, Switch! Sorry!
Welcome!
I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. The Steel Samurai must be avenged!
Breaks your heart, doesn't it?
It does. What villainy could have befallen him?
Witnesses said he popped right about when the gun went off.
I see. So the assassin was trying to assassinate the Steel Samurai, which would strongly suggest that a bullet struck the balloon. Oh gee, a Steel Samurai balloon on Gourd Lake? This could never cause any trouble, could it? Oh my god, it's happening again.
God damn it. This lake is cursed.
It really is.
Yeah. Looks like we got a case of cold-blooded samurai murder on our hands.
Holy shit, Mega Man Macy's balloon. That's great. Imagine if there was an Phineas and Ferb inflatable at a real presidential speech. That would be kick-ass, honestly. This is sacrilege. I won't rest until the culprit has been apprehended. Detective, we cannot let this vile assassin escape.
That's what gets him moving. We won't, sir. You can count on it.
The president is one thing, but the Steel Samurai! I will not let this go unpunished. It's the flag of Zhengfa. The key motif is a blazing red phoenix. Wait, what's this?
Oh, there's a hole.
Oh, there's a hole in the corner of the flag.
Like, middle of it, but is something the matter, sir?
You don't see it, Detective. There's something unusual about this flag. Compare it with the one on the other side of the stage, if you will.
No, that's a beauty right there. Just looking at it, flapping in the wind. It's immaculate. It's a phoenix.
Which is how a flag should... Wait, sorry, what did you say?
It's a phoenix.
That can't possibly be right. Anyway, this is how a flag should look. And yet, here we see quite a different picture. One thing in particular stands out, don't you think?
Is it... I give up! Come on, spill things!
You can lead a horse to water. I'll just have to move the cursor to the problematic spot and highlight the difference with Y. We're going to cancel this flag! What, this part looks the most problematic.
This flag! It reminds me of that man!
Yes, of course, the Steel Samurai was Lanky Kong the whole time! Ah, that makes sense? What? I don't actually get it. Anyway, look closely! Do you see the hole?
Wow, look at that! You're right, sir!
And note the burn marks around the edges. That's a bullet hole, there's no mistaking it. Why is Edgeworth like this? Who can say?
A bullet hole? So you're saying a bullet went through this flag?
Yes, very obviously.
Gumshoe.
I think I've gathered enough information for the moment. Time to put together pieces and see what we can figure out. That's the wrong one. This is Ulb. Alright,
Boom and boom.
yeah, these two, I assume?
Yep.
Yay, we did it! There's a bullet
Why is
hole.
Edgeworth like this? I have no idea.
Why, there's a bullet hole in this flag, and it seems highly likely the balloon was popped by a bullet, too.
Which means 2 shots were fired, right, sir?
Possibly even 3. The president was shot as well, remember? Equally, the hole in the flag and the hole in the balloon could have been made by the same bullet. What we need to know is how many gunshots there were. Brilliant investigation. Alright, on with the You again. Ruffles! Ruffles! Y'all figured something out, Care to share? What exactly is she, and why does she keep shouting at us?
Rubbernecker, I guess? Seems pretty interested in the case.
Come on, give me something here! At least let me tell you what my new translated name is! We do need to speak with some witnesses to find out how many gunshots there were. Fine, let's see if she can tell us anything. There y'all are! Tabby Lloyd at your service! I'm looking into the case for, well, just for me right now, but... What, looking into the case? Miss Lloyd, was it? Miss Lloyd, there's something I'd like to ask you. Well, what can you tell me? Any exclusive details you want to share? How about the perp? Have they made any demands? What about them they ruffles? Where does a feller buy a cravat like that? I actually want to know that answer too. Hold it! Will you be quiet for a moment? I'll be asking the questions here. Dang, here I thought I could get me something juicy for my piece. I need to know about the shooting. Can you tell me how many gunshots you heard? Well, I most certainly cannot. I beg your pardon. Tabby is a straight upgrade. Nicole Swift, her fan name is fine, but the pun's just solid. What does Nicole Swift even mean? What is the pun there? Tabby Lloyd is what feels way better.
Tabloid.
Yeah, that's obvious, but what's Nicole Swift? What? I can't just be handing out leads for me, or for free. That stuff's my livelihood. The killer must have recognized him by his ability to inflate himself just like a balloon. Gumshoe, have the precinct check if there's any Kremlings in the area. Ah, I see.
Oh, come on, don't hold out on us. We all gotta share sometimes.
Me? Hold out on you? Well, if y'all are gonna be like that, I'll be moving right along. Just like Fozzie Bear. Goodbye!
Wait!
Wait for what exactly, huh? If you got nothing for me, I'm gone!
We're fresh out of moves here. Oh no.
Out of moves? I wouldn't be so sure. I just found a way to shoehorn my hyperfixation into this.
Oh god! What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm scared! I don't like that face!
As you know, Detective, I like to play a little chess! And what does one do in chess when an opponent adopts a defensive position? Why, the board offers any number of options, but some are more effective than others.
Sorry, sir, but this is going way over my head.
No matter how impenetrable an opponent's defense may seem, it can always be overcome. Watch and learn, Detective, as I shatter my opponent's resolve with facts and logic. I mean the power of words. It's time to build a word. Let's build it. Let's build it now. Oh, Nicole equals victory of the people, and Swift equals she won't stop moving and talking 1,000 miles a minute. Okay, well that sounds fair, but I like Tabby Lloyd more. When attempting to draw out an entrenched opponent, one must employ certain tactics. Let us picture the board and see if we can anticipate our adversary's next move. Welcome, one and all, to the chess dimension! Now we must analyze the state of play. Y'all ain't getting nothing out of me, not until you give us something in return.
God damn it. Fucking people working on the area now.
What's happening?
I guess either they're trimming the stuff or they're blowing leaves, and it's loud as hell.
Oh dear. I'll defeat you with the power of homoerotic chess roleplay. Yes! Also, nothing's impenetrable to Edgeworth. He knows a thing or two about penetration. Yeah!
Oh god!
Edgeworth, world's worst autistic. Yeah! My opponent has dug herself in deep. Her defenses won't be easily broken. I can't afford to try her patience by taking too long to plot my next move. In other words, I must be conscious not just of my strategy, but also of the passing of time. That said, I can't afford to waste words either. In fact, it can pay dividends not to. If my opponent gets too agitated, if you're fixing to ask me something, will you dang well ask it already? I may be able to gain a tactical advantage by calmly biding my time. Then, when I see a crack in my opponent's armor, I pounce. Are you saying this all out loud? I should begin by finding out what it is that she does. Alright, time to make my opening Gambit! Hey, that's almost the name of the game. I'm also making soup while doing this. Perfect soup making content. Great. Oh, okay. Oh, it's timed. Why don't you begin by telling us about what it is that you do? Sure, or I could totally not do that! Think I don't know when to keep my mouth shut? That's my job. I mean, it's first time for everything. Is it now? So you do something you won't or can't... You do something... What You do know something you won't or can't tell anyone about. Okay, we just found a typo here. Oh dear.
No, that made sense.
What? Wait, what?
We're good on time right now.
Wait, no, what's the history?
So you do something you won't or can't tell anyone about. That literally makes sense. Like
not in this context.
He's asking, but he was asking her what she does. So it does.
Oh, right, never mind. I'm actually the idiot. Shut up! I ain't no lawbreaker if that's what you're insinuating.
You're clearly hiding something. You're clearly hiding something.
Don't you see? There's nowhere left to hide. I'm not rightly sure what you're getting at here, Ruffles.
Oh,
cursive. I should have picked my words more wisely. Did I just say cursive? I should have picked my words more wisely. Oh no, that's not good.
Okay, never mind.
It's more effective. It's more effective to bide. We can't die yet. We've just begun.
Damn it!
It's more effective to bide my time. The more agitated or upset my opponent seems. When they're vulnerable, that's the time to go on the verbal offensive. Okay, I guess we start it again. Yeah, this.
Fucking.
Yeah, bide my time. I'm a law-abiding everyday citizen. You got no reason to say otherwise. Forgive me, I meant nothing by it. It's something you can't tell me about. I imagine it must be very important work indeed. Huh? Well, sure, I guess. Leastways, it'll be once I bag my first big scoop. What? Scoops? Huh? What was that about scoops? I see. It's a scoop you're after. So you're an ice cream vendor, is that correct? I mean a journalist. Dang! Sure, I'm your friendly neighborhood reporter. The hungriest cub on the beat. Is that why she has a bear trap? Because she has a bear motif? That's the mystery of what she does for a living.
Or she's in the wild a lot?
Oh yeah, maybe that too. Perhaps a hungry young cub has gathered information vital to the case. Let's make that our next line of inquiry. Oh yay, we get healed. The opening moves concluded, the mid-game approaches. What else does she... I think the mid-game was the last one we just played. That was pretty mid. Where's the record of your reporting? Were you at the scene?
Were you at the scene?
Alright, yeah, sounds good to me. The scene of the incident. Were you present at the scene of the crime? Come on now, Ruffles, you ain't gonna give, oh, a slang term for a novice journalist is cub reporter. Oh, I get it. I see. So that's what the bear traps are. Alright, yeah. Oh, also the ice cream vendors later. That's right. Come on now, Ruffles. You ain't gonna give little old Tabby something first? Absolutely not. Then I ain't giving you nothing either. Think I'm a sucker? Think again!
Buy time.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's buy our time. Come on, this is my career we're talking about here. You gotta give us something. Sadly, the more you know, the more you might find yourself in danger. I ain't scared. I'm a pro. Takes more than the sound of a little gunfire to face me. Well, oh yeah, you heard the gunfire.
Oh.
You did. Maybe a pro, as you put it, but I'd say you're still a bit wet behind the ears. You say you heard gunfire, which proves you were here at the time of the crime, therefore you must have seen something. Double dang. Okay, she's not checkmated yet. Fine, I was here, I saw it, came to report on a big speech, wound up reporting on a shooting. Okay, so this isn't particularly clear, but what I can tell, it seems like the game wants you to pay attention to the opponent's animations to know when to press or bide, but don't quote me on that. That makes sense, because the animations usually tell what their mood is. You don't get no more out of me than that. I'm done with your tricks, Ruffles. She came to report on the event. She must have made a record of some kind. A record I would very much like to get my hands on. It's quite the clue as to where to take the conversation next. What's the record? Oh, sorry.
That's alright.
You're a reporter, which means you must have been making a record of some kind. Got more questions, you gotta give me something first, that's the deal. I'm not in the habit of making deals, now tell me what I need to know. Sorry, Ruffles, can't help you. Time to deploy my clue.
Okay.
The same
Go
thing?
for it?
No self-respecting reporter would leave the house without a means of putting things on the record. Okay, well, yeah, she clearly has that, but she just doesn't want to give it to us. She established that. So tell me, Miss Lloyd, where is yours? Of course I made a record. I told you I'm a pro. Dang near wore my shoes out running around on this one. Which is why I'm not just about to hand it over to the first person who asks me. I am not just anyone, young lady. I am the prosecutor in charge of this case. Do you see my cravat? It is brilliant and delightful. Don't you, young lady, me? You ain't getting it, no matter how many times you ask. Would you do it for a tabby snack? Bide my time, seems good. You understand, don't you, Ruffles? It ain't nothing personal. I understand that your job is a difficult one. You do? Well, ain't that sweet? And in such a competitive field, you must sometimes doubt that you'll ever succeed. No, I'll go plenty far, I'm sure of it, yeah. Just as long as I got my trusty tape recorder, I'll always be ready to nab me a scoop. Oh, she has a tape recorder!
Oh!
Play me that tape!
No, I think that's too rude. Oh, music stops, so maybe.
Intriguing. A young reporter, hungry for success, so dedicated to her craft that to leave such an important event unrecorded would be unthinkable. And indeed, she did not. She committed the entire event to tape!
We did it!
Ah! Dang it! This is my scoop you messed with, my big break! Fine, sure. I recorded the whole darn thing. It's alright here. You got me okay? Checkmate. Mine chest checkmate! Yeah! You're something else, Ruffles. Yeah, a lot of people tell me that. I'd say it's a combination, personally. The mood's part of it, but there's also the specifics of what they're saying. Usually you want to let them talk until they say something bad. Specific details are usually a big giveaway in logic chess that you've found something key. That's cool. This is a very interesting mechanic. I was trying to be all strong and silent, but you had me singing like a canary. Never mind that, now play us a tape. You should finally tell us how many shots were fired. Fine, you can hear it, but I got conditions. You played me like a fiddle, Ruffles. Only the chief ever played me so good. So you gotta agree to be chief number 2. Be mentor to a rising star, aka me. Ah, great, we adopted another child.
Oh, goodness. Chief number 2, huh? You kinda sound like a parent. That's a big responsibility, sir.
Oh my god,
Kay,
oh
right?
my god. Huh?
He already adopted Kay.
Yeah. I guess she's got a sister now. One more thing, I want exclusive reporting rights for the first 24 hours. Come on, you gotta say yes. What kind of mentor wouldn't give a star pupil the exclusive, huh? More weird girls. Yay, there can never be too many of those. She's a difficult woman to refuse, and I need to hear that recording. 24 hours is more than I can promise, but the story's yours until the case is solved. And the job of chief number 2? I think not. You're no fun. But I guess a girl can't have everything. All for the sake of the scoop, huh? Alright, you got yourself a deal. I got exclusive access starting right this second, Ruffles. Good, then our first order of business is to listen to that tape. At this point, I think Edgeworth may also have adopted Gumshoe. Accurate. Work check. Honored friends and allies, I am here today to deliver a message. The odious criminals that dogged my beloved nation are no more. The president's speech. Work check. The president passionately addresses the assembled crowd, as if trying to shake off the reports of his declined popularity by sheer force of will. That there's me, can't beat a little live commentary to set the scene. What? Edgeworth, stop adopting random kids. Your house is filled with them. Well, he seems to sleep in his office, so it's fine. The meeting is scheduled for just after the speech, correct? He seems pretty pleased to be able to put the whole Yatagarasu situation behind him. As well he should be. This is a great day for all of us. Whose voices are these? Oh, there are these two old guys standing right in front of me. They were whispering away to each other the whole darn time. I know their voices from somewhere. Wait, the part where the gun goes off is right after this. Work. The president thrusts his fist into the air as the excitement reaches fever pitch, which coincidentally also happened in the real-life incident that this is unfortunately mirroring.
God! Holy shit!
A battle against evil rages on. Here today I make you this solemn promise. We shall crush the wicked with the righteous hammer of justice. Well, what the? Sure. Okay, so there were two gunshots.
I only heard one.
Oh, well, I heard two. So, weird. Edgeworth knows a thing or two about thrusting his fist in. Oh, God. So, 2 shots were fired. Yep, and that tells us something. Something very important indeed. It allows us to deduce the trajectory of one of our bullets. Of the 2 shots fired, one hit the president, which means the other must have passed through both the flag and the poor balloon in that order, which, as you can see, allows us to deduce the position of our shooter. The only possible place from which a bullet could have been fired through the flag and into the balloon is...
The trees on the left corner.
Right, yeah.
Like, somewhere in here.
Somewhere around there, yeah. There was a shooter on the grassy knoll. Drawing a line between the flag and the balloon gives us the trajectory of one of our bullets and places our shooter on the left-hand side of the spectator area. Yay! We figured that out.
You're a genius, Mr. Edgeworth!
Detective Gumshoe, I'll need to examine the left side of the spectator area.
Roger that, sir! You need me to clear all those people out of the way, I guess?
I do, and what evidence remains to be found may already be deteriorating, so I'll need you to be quick about it.
Yes, sir!
Chief! Hey, I'm talking to you, Chief! I suppose you mean me, Miss Lloyd? I surely do. You gotta let me help out. This stuff's my forte. I'm the best crowd herder you ever did see. I'll prod, pummel, and push him wherever you like. A very kind offer, but I think a less hands-on approach might be preferable. Also about this chief business, I am nobody's chief. Whatever you say, Mr. Edgeworth, sir, your wish is my command. I somehow doubt that. I like her. She's weird.
Here you go, sir. It's all ready for you.
We had all the people localized entirely in this trash can. Oh, hi, Winston, also.
Miss Lloyd here cleared everybody out just like that. You should have seen it.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing. The chief, my other chief that is, she sends him running twice as quick. He sounds like quite a formidable character. Perhaps I should go easier on the poor girl. Thank you, but you really shouldn't have. All that running around. The clothes are covered in mud. Allow me to pay for the cleaning. It's the least I can do. Huh? You mean my jacket? Oh, don't you be worrying your pretty little head about that. It's reversible. All you gotta do is switch it around and alakazam, no more dirt. A girl, an ace attorney, being weird? Perish the thought. No, I think that's just the default state for, on the outside, perhaps, but you'll still have something of a problem with the inside. Edgeworth daughter 2! How many Fenworth kids is that? Let's see. Well, I mean, Phoenix doesn't have any of his own kids yet. Unless you count Pearl. But
yeah.
She's more like a... I mean,
a niece.
Yeah, she's a niece? Would that be it? Because...
So, okay, no, because Maya is his sister, and Pearl is her cousin.
So would that make her a niece?
I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe
whatever.
I feel
With
like
it.
niece works.
Yeah, whatever.
I feel like niece.
Sure, niece. Let's go with niece. Oh, right. There's also Emma, who you could argue is an Edgeworth kid. Somewhat. So, there's at least two. Maybe. I don't know. Well, anyway.
We're ready to get back to the investigation whenever you are, sir.
Crowd has trampled the entire area. Pearl's like a niece. I felt so sure you're gonna say a cat for some reason. Yeah, Pearl is the family cat.
God, no.
Why not? We're lucky to find any traces of our shooter at all. Okay, let's start by investigating the trash. So, Winston. Well, this is quite the situation, wouldn't you say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Fucker.
Who is he again? It's Payne, Mr. Edgeworth. Winston Payne. We work together at the prosecutor's office. He's a prosecutor? What brings you here today, Mr. Payne? What indeed? Why, only the invitation of the chief prosecutor himself. His voice, I recognize it from the tape recording. So you are the men who was standing in front of Miss Lloyd. Pearl's the woke dog. Yes. And where is the chief prosecutor? He had to leave, I'm afraid. He's a busy man. They let him and only him out through the cordon. So he had to be summoned on short notice and then left before I even showed up? Rude. Who is the chief prosecutor right now? Do we know him? I don't...
Oh yeah, who? I don't think we ever have gotten introduced to the chief prosecutor.
Are we going to today? Okay, I thought that this flag was something to investigate, but I guess not.
Oh, trash can?
Yeah, the other trash. You even gotta pick through the trash yourself? A prosecutor's life ain't easy, huh? Also, Edgeworth doing the shock sprite on "He's a prosecutor" is gold. Yeah, I love the running gag that no one remembers who Payne is. Detective Gumshoe?
Right away, sir!
Gumshoe knows a thing or two about digging through the trash. The faithful detective scrabbles through the garbage as the prosecutor looks on, his hands unblemished.
Let's see now. Come to Papa, little treasures. Oh,
Is he enjoying himself? Yeah, there's always something hidden in the trash.
bingo! The popsicle stick. Gotta love the jokes they put on. Gumshoe, you precious bean!
Detective!
Sorry, sir. Relevant evidence. I think we got some here.
Good work, Detective. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Examining a piece of evidence from all angles, we can uncover hidden details.
We sure can. Just tell me which way you want it, sir.
Can rotate the item with ERS.
If you want, I can move it closer and further away, too.
I can use ULB to examine an object up close and ERB to move out for the bigger picture.
And when you spot something, just say the word.
Can point out suspicious areas with the cursor and press A to inspect them more closely. Alright, let's see what we can discover. Alright, so it's pipe brand? Oh! There's, that looks like a gun in there. This is a document of some kind.
What are we looking at here? President security plan.
That Barry spirit of trash searching paid off. Barry?
It's a diagram of the president's security arrangement.
Okay, so, yeah, this looks very suspicious. There's a chief before and after Lana Skye you've yet to meet, although one of the two may be closer than you think. I see. Shows how the president's bodyguards were positioned.
Even his people's names are on it too.
Lead.
It even has people's but it even has his people's names on it.
So lead, rook, and second knight. So I'm just wondering when we're going to meet bishop, pawn, queen, king. Are those all the chess pieces? I don't know anything about chess.
See, we have the knight, queen, the king, bishop, rook, and then the pawns, I think.
Okay, so I really hope that absolutely all of those have a character named after them in this. Rook, or sorry, I skipped your
it's okay.
your line.
Rook and knight.
So his bodyguards aren't natives of Zhangfa. I heard he used some private security firm. Do we even meet the post-Lana chief? We've met the pre-one even, and the Apollo Justice era one. I think the current chief is undefined. I hope so. I want to talk to them. Why not employ people from his own country? I know why not. Y'all want to hear a little tabloid exclusive? You really know something? Sure I do. I was over at their embassy not so long back sniffing out a story. While I'm there, one of my sources tells me that the president's got more enemies than you got hairs on your head. Including a bunch of bigwigs in the National Police Force. Interesting, so he's unable to trust his own domestic law enforcement. I wonder if one of these enemies could have been the attempt on his life. I mean, probably.
But what was it doing? Dumped they were in that bag.
You raised an interesting point. It's a document relating to a matter of national security. Surely be highly classified.
Hey, there's something else in here too.
Yeah, I said that, the gun. What? My.
What's the guy doing in here?
So a widely hated blonde president. Wait, is he blonde? Oh my god, he's blonde.
That's like orangish.
I mean, yeah, but it's kind of like dirty blonde.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The way it parallels so well is so scary.
Yeah, this is getting weird.
What's gun doing in here? Sir, this bag! It's gotta belong to the...
Yes, it could well have been disposed of by a would-be assassin. A revolver. It would have taken a lot of nerve to dump it here amid all the chaos. A 6-shot revolver. Could this be the work of a professional?
That would explain the security plan, too.
I think we need to take a very close look at our latest find. Okay, here's a part that looks kind of like a Pokeball. Not what I was clicking on. This is a laser sight.
It can be lined up with the target to make aiming a bit easier. Why is it on a revolver?
Good question.
I feel like that's just so redundant. If I press this here... Yep, definitely a red laser.
Gumshoe, I don't think anyone has ever taught you gun safety. What, could the assassin have used a laser sight to target the president? Oh, here's this part. Oh. The chamber. 2 spent bullets in the cylinder, matching the 2 gunshots heard on the recording.
That proves it! It must be the weapon that was used!
Yeah, put your gloves on, Gumshoe. What's up? What's wrong with you? Does he have gloves on? I can't tell.
Maybe. That bag was a real find, huh? It goes to show a bag in the hand of a... It just goes to show a bag in the hand... The bag in the hand is worth 2 in the What?
I don't think that's what...
My brain is breaking!
Nice work, detective. Not on your choice of words, but on your detective work. Now, there's something else I'd like to ask you if you don't mind. I need you to take the bag and the gun to forensics and see if they can find any prints.
Yeah, on it, sir.
A good set of fingerprints could really help this investigation along.
Got the results for you, sir!
That was quick!
You bet it was! Told the text it was ultra super high priority!
I mean, good job, detective!
Did he tell us?
Maybe.
They came up empty.
And they checked everywhere.
Inside and outside, top to bottom, sir. They even took the bullets from the gun out of the gun and dusted them.
I should have known it wouldn't be that easy. Okay, so he has he apparently has supernatural forensics powers. Edgeworth is like, I gotta give him this one. Nice job! Yeah, you're with one of the news channels. Yup, can I help you? You must have footage of the event. Do you mind if I take a look? I wish I could help you, but that might be a little tricky.
It was there! Help! You got a problem with doing your civic duty or something?
Yeah, but besides that, it's just that my camera was knocked over in all the panic. Now I can't get it to work. Footage would have helped immensely.
Just our luck.
I don't know who is laughing.
Okay.
What? Ha 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 ha! What the? You look like you need a little help, Mr. Edgeworth. Wait, I have a feeling I know who this is, actually. And it's not all the right voice. I know that voice. Hey! It's Kay!
It should have been me!
Kay! Sorry.
It's okay.
Kay, the best girl is here.
What the fuck? You just... Okay. Honestly, I leave you alone for 2 seconds! But don't worry, your hero's here to save the day.
It was more like 2 hours, at least.
That's right, the one, the only Kay Faraday.
Yay! It's Faraday Friday, everyone. Hero? What, hero? Only you would give yourself a title like that. So you're not a great thief anymore.
Not right now. But it's not like I quit. I'm just on sabbatical.
I need to find my lesbian harem first.
I'm taking time out for some intensive training. Being the second Yatagarasu doesn't come easy.
Kay helped me out of a few occasions about 2 weeks ago when I was working on a case. That was 2 weeks ago. Oh, this is...
So does that mean you got sleep for once? Because it looked like you kept going on no sleep for like a while.
I hope so. Happy Faraday Friday, yeah! The case of the Yatagarasu, a mysterious thief who seemed to appear and disappear at will and had a really fun name to say, who claimed only to steal the truth. She calls herself the second Yatagarasu, the successor to the so-called Great Thief.
There's not a lock I can't open or a trap I can't escape. And when it comes to stealing, well, I'm still in training. But I'll get there soon enough.
What are you doing here, Kay?
And what do you think I'm doing? I've been enjoying the festivities, of course.
I suppose she did mention being fond of such things, did she?
I don't remember that. And afterwards, I was thinking of dropping by your office to see you guys, but now I don't have to. Good to see you, kiddo. You're as bright and breezy as ever.
I'm really glad we got to see Kay. I was afraid she wasn't gonna be on this episode.
Hey, Gummy, how you been? You look pretty full of beans yourself.
Eating something other than ramen, I see?
Oh my god, don't do that to him.
So, Kay, are you really here to save the day?
Yep. Prepare for your jaw to hit the floor. You're the best pal in the world here. Your best pal in the world here only went and took pictures of the whole shebang.
Wow, great job. That actually helps a lot. Also, intense training. Yeah, sure, Kay. That's what we're calling it now. What, did you now? Then you better show them to me.
Wow, your jaw didn't even drop an inch. What's a girl gotta do to impress you, huh?
Girls don't impress me. I know, right? Mr. Prosecutor is here is about as fun as a dang toothache. Won't even let me call him Chief. Oh, but I'm forgetting my manners. Tabby Lloyd, ace reporter, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Tabby. You're right, he's no fun at all. This one time he...
Oh, by the way, do you want to be part of my lesbian harem? Just asking. Anyway, you two can chat later. Okay, can I see those pictures? Flirt with the reporter later.
Fine, here. What the fuck are they holding?
Suitcases?
What? Okay. I took this one right when the gun went off.
Huh, he has some kind of strange red mole on his forehead.
I wonder what that is. It was total chaos. People running everywhere.
President and his two bodyguards. The names on the security plan were Knight and Rook, I think. What's that? Thank you indeed, Kay. I think you provide us with a vital clue. Hooey! Your eyes just lit up like a pair of dang Christmas trees! Well, Mr. Edgeworth, care to tell the readers what you spotted? A contradiction. Huh? Oh, what now? I don't see nothing strange. Really? You don't?
Wow.
Allow me to show you. This picture shows the moment of the incident. Another piece of evidence shows something different. I need to highlight the point of contradiction.
I wonder what shows the fucking contradiction.
And then employ the powers.
It's so hard to tell. Oh my god, I don't think we're gonna get this.
This is. I can't read this with a straight face. Best find the contradiction. Ah, gee, I wonder where.
God, I wonder what it is.
I wonder where. Tabby's just cooler Lotta. Yeah, the Lotta heart, the cooler Lotta heart. Oh, I didn't even select that. Yes, this is it. I'll simply press Y to make my deduction. Now to present the evidence that proves the contradiction.
Can we go back? Can we go back?
Can we? I don't,
Okay. I guess not. Okay. Well, I guess we can try, maybe the newspaper because it shows he doesn't have it.
Eureka! Look closely at the picture of the president in this newspaper clipping, if you would, Miss Lloyd. Now look at Kay's photograph. Compare the two carefully. So here's a fun fact. This game ends on April 6th. That's 2 weeks before something happens elsewhere in the AA timeline. Oh! Fun! This was a bad month for a lot of people, it seems. What, huh? What am I looking for here? Oh, well, I'll be! Indeed, there's something on the president's forehead, something that wasn't there in the other picture.
Some kind of birthmark?
No, it's clearly a red mole.
Right in the middle, yeah, that guy's got a big red birthmark right in the middle of his forehead.
You guys, you're not seeing the clear red mole. Well, I highly doubt a birthmark just sprang up there since the other picture was taken. Clearly, it's just a mole.
Did he get bitten by a bug then? Maybe? Oh my god, Gumshoe, I love you. I love you. I love you, but no! No!
Everyone here is an idiot. Can we call this surprise present face? Yeah, sure, let's do that. Yeah, that's it. That right there is a big old bug bite. Here I thought it was someone important. The look on your face. You know, a lot of heart would have gotten that immediately. I just have a feeling. You should know the road to the truth is paved with just seemingly trivial details. Ooh, again with the face. All right. Duly noted, Chief. I told you not to call me that. Okay, can we solve the...
Yeah, sure
okay, yeah.
Slight red birthmark, boom, there we go, boom.
Please,
oh
please,
God,
please, okay. I have solved the mystery of the red birthmark!
Really? So it wasn't a bug bite? Gumshoe, I love you, but baby, no.
No, what we're dealing with isn't something that would itch for a day and then disappear.
Oh, whoa.
It is, in fact, the beam of a laser sight. I can't stress enough that they easily could have made the contradiction something like, I don't know, murder weapon is missing a laser sight or anything else that makes sense. Yeah, you could have, but, Shu Takumi wasn't drunk enough to figure that out yet.
Then our killer was aiming to shoot the president square in the forehead.
And shortly after this picture was taken, a second shot rang out.
Yeah, that's gotta do more than itch.
Indeed, I fear the president may be in even more danger than we thought. More danger? Why? Do we not think he was in danger already? And that the gun we found was the weapon used in the crime scene. Alright, glad we got that cleared up.
Why would a perp use a laser sight, though?
To make sure that they don't just graze his ear and actually make the target. Oh, Shu Takumi didn't work on these games. This is a new head writer of AA. Oh, fun!
He's right. You stand out like crazy using something like that. Pew pew! Pew pew pew! It's not like you can just go around shooting lasers all over the place. Oh my gosh, she's precious.
She is. He is in more danger. The evil magistrate is gunning for him with actual lasers. Oh no. No, and anyone who saw it could trace it right back to the shooter.
Seems like a pretty bad idea all around. Oh, I almost forgot. I took a couple more pictures. Maybe the laser sight's in one of them.
It's a long shot, but it's worth a look at least. Alright, Kay, let's see these other pictures.
Yes, sir! Right away, sir! Let's see. First up, here's the one I took just before everything started going south.
Aw, she's adorable. This might be more useful to use if half the frame wasn't taken up with your face.
Hey, can you blame me for wanting to get a selfie with the president?
Okay, I just want to talk about this line real quick, because it's very interesting to me, because this game originally came out in, like, I think 2011, 2009, something like that.
Wow.
When, in Japan, when, the word selfie was not as widely used, but it takes place in, like, 2017, I think, when the word selfie was definitely in the public lexicon. So, because they delayed the release of this game in English for so long, they were able to make it retroactively accurate to the period it's supposed to be taking place in by using the word selfie, which I don't know, I just think there's something fun about that. Anyway, I'm taking the screenshot of Kay being adorable.
Lucky for you, this was right before the gun went off.
Oh, here's a fun fact I forgot. Do you remember Buddy Faith from the first game? I do. Why do you say? He was apparently based on the new lead director, Takeshi Yamazaki. Oh, really? So oh, and this is 2019 in story. That's cool. So he put a self-insert of himself in this game and killed him off immediately. I gotta respect that. What?
Can you get rid of the text box for a sec?
Yeah. Oh, wait, I just noticed.
Doesn't he look like Winston Payne?
Well, yes, but that's not the thing I was looking at.
And then there's the laser sight.
There's a person with the laser sight right behind him. So yeah, they celebrated him taking over by killing him. Great. Either he has a great sense of humor or really bad coworkers. Also,
Okay,
dumbass lesbian thief, my beloved. Yes, she is the best.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love how Croak says, haha, nice spot, but I was like, this dude looks like Winston Payne, and then I looked down a little bit, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, yeah. And let me tell you, Kay's selfie is a popular meme template. Yeah, that's amazing. I need to get on that. So clearly the assassin was actually targeting Payne. Chameleon Fandango says, why do you use a red dot 6 inches away from the target? I don't think he was the actual target, but that would be funny. He deserves it, probably.
Yeah, fucking kill the dude. And this is the one I showed you before, is just after the first shot was fired. The second shot came just seconds after this. Then there's...
What's this? I can hardly see anything.
I got knocked over when everyone started running right after the last picture. Oh, hey, there's the dude with the red coat.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I must have pressed the shutter by accident. I'm surprised it's not... Man, what does she use? A Polaroid?
Okay. I guess so.
Excuse me. Yeah. Not sure this one's gonna be much used, kid. Yeah, it is.
Oops, my finger slipped. Accidentally shot the president. It happened. It happens.
And that's all of them.
Kay's photographs, data updated in my organizer. Time to take a closer look. Let's examine the picture from... Before the shooting. Yeah. Is there any hint of the laser sight here in this picture? Oh, I wonder!
Where?
I wonder. Wait, no, that's not the right button. Take that! There, I see it!
How did she get the pictures printed right away?
Maybe that's just one of her great thief ninja skills.
Also, why Nikon? Canon's better. Anyway, what is this, sir?
Look closely at the person with the red hood.
Whoa, there it is!
Indeed, that's a laser sight right there.
So that's our perp? The one in the red hood must...
The shooter, yes.
We found them! And all thanks to yours truly.
Thank you, Kay. We love you. Indeed, you lead us right to the greatest treasure of all, Miss Great Thief, the truth.
Can you tell us where the laser sight is?
Oh my god, this game has become Dora the Explorer. Instant cameras were common in 2019. I had one. I didn't know that.
Shit.
You may have captured a would-be assassin in one of your other pictures, too. Let's take another look. Okay, yeah, the one after the shooting, we definitely knew they were in. There's a person with the red hood here somewhere. Yeah,
Take that!
Look right there! A red jacket. Oh wait, that's you.
a red jacket. That must be our suspect. Skye, did you ban Max?
No, I timed them out for 10 seconds.
Oh, great.
Just
great,
10 seconds, don't worry.
Great use of your mod powers.
It was 10 seconds!
A red jacket. That must be our suspect.
It looks like they took advantage of this confusion to make their getaway.
Instant only takes a few moments in darkness. I used to shove them under my shirt. LMAO. Interesting. Luckily, we can see exactly where they were headed.
The Thievery Dock Stand!
Precisely. Which means they escaped towards the right-hand side of the spectator area. Detective Gumshoe!
Officer! I feel like we're reaching a point where we can pause.
Do you want to pause?
No, because, like, it's like...
Oh, yeah, because the game usually... Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah. Anyway, I, sir, considered it cleared!
Good, I'm counting on you.
I actually did the salute as well.
Aww. Oh, this looks scary. We have you now, my little Red Riding Hood. Ah, I
Never
see!
say that again.
The killer was none other than Ruby Rose!
Oh, God.
Or BB Hood, one of those. The entire park is cordoned off and we know which way you went. Now it's simply a matter of hunting you down.
Oh, man.
Now let us continue our investigation. I will say, give it a bit. You're coming up to a very, very fun bit that might be worth leaving it on, even if you don't get it to be continued. Oh, also the soup has been finished. It's very good. Awesome. What kind of soup?
There's evidence here somewhere. All we have to do is find it.
Oh, that's a nice looking hat that I guess I can't observe.
Rifle range? Excuse me?
Huh? A banner advertising the rifle range has fallen over. It must have been knocked down in the crush. It's covered in footprints, too. The crowd must have been really panicked.
Hey, you know where I can buy one of these?
Why would you wish to? Don't tell me you're thinking of writing gumshoe on it and wearing it on your back.
What? How'd you guess? Are you a mind reader, sir? Is that it?
It was a joke, but I shouldn't have known. I should have known that nothing's impossible when it comes to the good detective. All right.
$3 for something.
One game of, one game for the rifle range. This is it was a shooting gallery game. There are toy rifles lined up along the counter.
Rifle range. I'm good at these, sir. A regular sharpshooter.
I thought you said you hated guns.
And I don't hate them. I just don't really like them.
Isn't that basically the same thing? Not exactly, but you have only very strong feelings, Mr. Edgeworth, so... Anyway, samurai dogs, those are important again.
Oh.
I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. How about
I don't know,
look at the
maybe
hat?
the red
No,
freaking cloth. Oh, and a button.
Oh, and this, whatever that is. What's this?
A red button. Hey, do you think...
I do think that it had been dropped by a red-hooded suspect. Yes, it certainly seems likely. Alright, now the red, now the fabric. There's something red down there. Oh, Larry did it! Of course! We finally caught him! Detective Gumshoe, can you see what is under the stand, please?
There's some down here, alright, let's see.
Oh, it's whatever the fuck soup. I just throw stuff in the pot and it works. It's spinach, carrots, celery, green onions, and garlic, and chicken stock with salt, garlic, salt, lemon pepper, and onion powder. Oh my god, I am so hungry. That sounds delicious. Anyway. A red raincoat. This must be...
The one the suspect was wearing. They must have taken it off. Oh, wait, that's you.
They must have taken it off and hidden it under there before they made them their escape. Red raincoat day to jot down my organizer. Yay. Okay, now what's up with these? It's a flimsy-looking food stand made of plywood, and it sells samurai dogs.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I got 150. If, you know...
You're not actually suggesting I subsidize you eating on the job.
Oh, I mean, maybe when we're done.
Fine, when we finish investigating, you can have one, and only one, understood?
Sorry, sir, I never... What? Did you say I could have one?
Yes, why? Is something the matter?
No, it's just... I wasn't expecting you to... Thanks, sir! I'll be back on it!
Oh, wow, he's actually, becoming noticeably nicer. That's fun. Also, I wish I could give you some soup. I love giving away soup. Well, it's alright. I can just imagine the soup, I guess. It says samurai dogs, now with Sakura relish. Just in time for... Sakura relish? What?
Interesting.
How do you think that tastes? Just in time for spring.
Sakura, huh? What does that taste like?
Exactly. What did I say about Edgeworth having adopted Gumshoe? You make a good point. Also, you may have logic now, by the way. Oh, cool. I'll try that. Well, Sakura has cherry blossoms, so I guess maybe cherries? But...
Blossoms are blossoms and cherries are cherries, sir! They're totally different things!
Yeah. But you're right, I suppose.
So what does Sakura really taste like? This is my kind of mystery.
Okay, some investigation on what Sakura tastes like will need to take place. Also, we can investigate this again. The sleeve, it's inside out. The button is missing too.
Oh,
well,
we got it. Wow, so fucking, so impossible to tell. Oh my God.
We are so smart and big-brained. Also, Camilio Fandango has some dialogue.
I am not reading that.
Okay, fine. That's fair. I was literally about to suggest what Edgeworth said, and now Gumshoe won an argument with Edgeworth due to the logic. Wow, Gumshoe is smarter too, also. The button we found seems to have come from this raincoat. It must have been pulled loose when the killer took off.
The sleeve's inside out too.
It seems it was removed in a hurry, fast enough to tear a button off, no less. I'm sure there's a Sakura tea or at least fragrance somewhere out there. I mean, I have like Sakura scented body wash, so maybe it smells like that. I surmise our assassin disposed of their gun and bag in the trash immediately after shooting at the president. They then slipped into the panicked crowd and moved from the left to the right side of the spectator area. This is because they knew the trajectory of the bullet would point to a shooter on the left side. Finally, they removed the raincoat and hid it under the samurai dog stand. The killer would have needed to get rid of the coat as soon as possible, hence its hurried removal. The fact that the right sleeve is inside out is a testament to how quickly it was taken off.
Yep, and then the missing button,
The question, of course, is why didn't the same thing happen to the left sleeve?
Oh yeah, only the right sleeve is inside out.
Oh, I accidentally pressed that. Indeed, and the button on the left sleeve is still securely attached.
So, what does this mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
If we're to answer that question, Detective, we'll need to inspect the raincoat in more detail.
What the fuck did you send in chat?
What did that?
Or in the group chat.
Wait, what did they send? What?
Oh my God.
Yes, we understood the joke. Yes, we got it. I know.
I didn't.
Oh. Well, I got it. Anyway, the sleeves. What puts me off is that it's Sakura relish, not Sakura sauce. What else is in that to make it relish? I don't know. What is relish made of? The right sleeve is inside out.
And you can clearly see where the button is torn off.
Yes, whoever discarded this raincoat did so in quite a hurry. Yeah, aren't you glad this game is in English now? Let's take a closer look at the inside of the raincoat. Detective Gumshoe!
Yes, sir!
Oh, well, that's something.
Oh, what the fuck?
This is a blood stain. Considering where it's located, I'd say the blood belongs to a would-be assassin.
So we're looking for someone with an injury?
Not just any injury, Detective. An injury on the left arm. Relish is usually a thick pickle-based sauce. So, cherry and pickles? Oh, relish is made of produce, fruits, vegetables, or a mixture of vinegar and sugar. So they're pickled cherries, maybe?
Maybe. Anyway. How do we know that?
It's simple. The right sleeve is inside out, suggesting the suspect removed the raincoat in a hurry. Conversely, the left sleeve is just as we would expect it to be. Therefore, the suspect's left arm was never in the sleeve in the first place. Once we understand that, everything else falls into place. Now, Detective, there's a blood stain on the left sideline of the raincoat because...
Suspect's arm was too injured to fit through the sleeve.
Precisely, or at least we can say that excuse me. There was a good probability that was the case. Yay. Pieces are starting to fall into place. Detective Gumshoe, I need you to go and search the crowd for likely suspect. Couldn't they use the blood to run it through a DNA registry, or does that only work if it's someone who's already been convicted previously? I mean, I guess they could try to do that, but they're not doing that. Detective Gumshoe,
Yeah.
I need you to go and search the crowd for likely suspects.
Yes, sir!
Suspicious characters with injured left arms coming right
That's
off.
me! That's me!
Oh, sorry.
Suspicious characters with injured left arms coming right up!
You're even smarter than you look, Ruffles. Take him all them itty-bitty pieces and put them together like that, you'll have your man in no time.
That's Miss Edgeworth for you!
The park is still cordoned off, so a would-be assassin should still be in that crowd somewhere. Don't let me down, Detective Gumshoe.
To be continued?
No.
No.
To be continued now. DNA registries should only hold prior convictions, but if you've ever done one of those find your ancestry things, you might be on there anyway. Oh! Fun!
Thinking about that, too. I was thinking about that.
Would explain why a revolver has a scope. They're usually very easy to aim, but with one arm. Oh.
With one arm, it's hard.
I see. Oh, sorry.
Mr. Edgeworth, we found someone who fits the bill perfectly, sir! Wait and have the assassin coming!
Hold on, Kay. It's a little soon to be jumping to conclusions. For the moment, a person of interest and nothing more. Understood.
Okay, no jumping. But he's our shooter, sir! I'm sure of it! He's the guy who tried to take out the president!
In broad daylight, surrounded by a crowd of witnesses, this is no ordinary assassin. Bring him over here, detective, carefully.
Yes, sir! Come on, boys! You heard, Mr. Edgeworth! Is this the part, Croak?
Well, I don't know about you, but this guy seems incredibly trustworthy. I think that we don't have the right guy.
guy.
No umbrella and a bandage on his left arm.
Well, pal, state your name already.
Do you want to take this guy? Because I don't think we've seen him before.
No, I know. This dude was in the Phoenix game.
Are you sure?
Yeah! Remember when Maya got kidnapped?
Yeah. What about it?
That was this dude!
No, this guy has a rope. That guy didn't have a rope.
Oh my god! Oh my god.
Okay,
No,
I'll take this guy. Doe,
okay, but
John
no,
Doe.
hang on. Who voiced him originally?
Whoever that guy, whoever you're talking about, was voiced by me. I'm pretty sure. John Doe, charmed, I'm sure. John Doe? Not a name you often hear in real life. As opposed to other names like Dick Gumshoe, Tabby Lloyd, Miles Edgeworth, that you hear all the time. That's correct. I know this man from somewhere, I'm sure of it. You are Prosecutor Edgeworth. Oh, and Croak says, he even has the bloody shells on his jacket. What? I mean, those are really nice shells. That doesn't mean anything.
I swear to God.
And you are Prosecutor Edgeworth. What? You know my name? Of course. I have been following the day's developments with some interest. Now, perhaps you'd care to explain why you're asked to speak with me. As you've been following our investigation, you're no doubt already aware of who we're looking for. Well, John Doe is generic unknown person. Yeah, see? This is an unknown person. Someone we haven't met before.
Oh my god. Okay.
Also,
Sure.
Edgebot's facial recognition programs are broken. What are you talking about? Why would Miles ever be a robot? That doesn't sound like a thing. Those shells were literally his calling card. Edgeworth saw that card in the prior game and recognized it immediately. I mean, it could be a coincidence. So let me ask you, do you recognize this raincoat by any chance? Forgive me, but I'm afraid I do not. So he's nobody? No, that's Odysseus. This is a different guy, clearly. I see. Well, I believe its owner to be the would-be assassin we are seeking. The target present was actually targeted by Shadow in an attempt to acquire sin points. Unfortunately, he confused legality and sin. That's gonna get him into heaven. Ah, dang. Come on, let's start the epic, the musical rendition. Wait, yeah, I actually was listening to this that earlier, but, I don't remember how that part of the song goes. I need to listen to it again. Nobody! That was something like that? My, why isn't that shocking? And the same would-be assassin happens to have an injured left arm, just like you. All I can tell you is that I had nothing to do with this unfortunate affair. See? Totally, he has nothing to do with it. The two adversaries stare down each other, their eyes like deadly lasers. Care to tell the readers what happens next?
A showdown, that's what, a battle of wits, a battle of words!
Dare I let him explain any further what he thinks this upcoming battle will entail?
No... I don't know.
Let's hear him out for a second.
No, I mean, in a battle of wits, you never know if or when the other guy might be lying or just plain mistaken. But if you spot inconsistency in the statement of theirs, you gotta present the evidence that proves.
Oh wait, this is just a tutorial.
Yeah.
And to do that, I'll need to first open my organizer with herb, then press Y to present my evidence. And what if there ain't no inconsistencies to find?
Then you change tack. Press for more information and see what you can shake loose.
Indeed, I can press my opponent with herb.
Why don't you show what I was done, Mr. Edgeworth? Also, are we near the thing you were talking about, Croak?
I think this was the thing that they were talking about.
Okay.
Stepping up to bat, our nation's top prosecutor. Once I'm able to quietly gather my thoughts, yes. Alright! Let's do this! I can understand why whoever wore the raincoat would be of interest to you. But you have no proof that this person is injured as you claim. My left arm may be injured, but I can still use my right. When it started raining, I simply opened my umbrella. No raincoat required. And is this umbrella in the room with us today? So you contend that you are not wearing a raincoat, is that correct? It is. And is that so strange? Not everyone wears one after all. I happen to prefer an umbrella.
Team Raincoat over here. They're perfect for when a girl really needs to move.
Kay Faraday versus John Doe, the ultimate splatfest. Of umbrellas versus raincoats.
Oh my goodness, no.
Heck, I don't use neither. Come rain, sleet, or snow, or shine, it's my trusty parka every time. Not exactly the line of inquiry I was hoping to pursue. So you see, I am not your would-be killer. And I'm not in the habit of making baseless accusations, Mr. Doe. Please, I am just a simple ice cream oh my.
Damn, I'm surprised that actually...
Forgive me, my wound seems to begun bleeding again in all the excitement. The owner of the raincoat is definitely our assassin, and said owner also has an injured left arm. I'm on to you, Mr. Doe. It's only a matter of time! Alright,
there was the one statement where it was like in, I think it's the next one. Ha! But you have no proof! You have no proof that they are injured! Says the raincoat itself!
Well, objection! You seem like a careful man, Mr. Doe, but not quite careful enough. After all, you left something behind. Something of vital importance. I'm afraid you must have me confused with somebody else. The coat does not belong to me. Or do you claim to have some kind of proof to support your accusation? Your arm isn't troubling you too much, I hope. Your wound seems to be bleeding again. I'll survive, although I can't pretend it's not something of an inconvenience. You have my deepest sympathies. Umbrella, monocle, bird theme. This guy's the penguin! Oh my god. He totally is. Because if it wasn't bleeding quite so badly, you could have perhaps made a clean getaway. What are you insinuating? As we've already established, whoever wore the raincoat is injured. And now I can prove that person was you with this decisive piece of evidence. You see, Mr. Doe, there's a small amount of blood on the inside of this raincoat. Blood that belongs to our assassin. It just gently falls down the...
Oh my god. Attempted murder of a foreign leader, causing a diplomatic incident. They'll throw the book at you.
And maybe the coffee cup, depending on who you get as a prosecutor. You can give us a silent treatment all you like. We don't need you to talk. Wait, was the ice cream sweating? Yeah, the ice cream was sweating. A simple blood test will give us the answer we require. Oh, that's what you were talking about before. All it takes is for us to compare the blood on your bandages with that on the coat, and that will be that. We have the evidence. Why don't you make it easier on all of us and come clean? Admit you're the one who attempted to assassinate the president of Zhangfa. Okay, and okay, now look who's jumping to conclusions now. I am not your assassin. See? You're stubborn, I'll give you that, but if this were a game of chess, you would already be in checkmate! Now do the honorable thing and admit defeat! Did I mention I like chess?
Oh my gosh.
He doesn't look like a move with no moves left to play. Oh yeah, it's a callback to the radio he used in 2-4. Assuming that this is the same guy, which I'm not convinced. Very well, you have me. I'll admit it. I was wearing the raincoat.
He can best say the word, I'll slap the ghost out of him right now!
But I did not shoot at the president.
What?
Mr. Edgeworth, the only thing you have proven is that I was wearing a particular raincoat. And as far as I'm aware, that is not a crime. Unless it is! I am no assassin, I am a simple ice cream seller, one who happens to be wearing a raincoat while watching the president speak. I was as surprised as anyone when his bodyguards sprang into action and the shots rang out. That's when the spectators panicked and started running and screaming for their lives. Now, are you finally satisfied that I'm telling the truth?
No. As if your story stinks!
Well, from what I recall, it was actually one of the better received of the trilogy. I mean,
You don't scare me. The evidence is on our side, you know.
I don't recognize this guy, though. He does seem familiar. The council has awarded you a singular yike.
Look, it's right here, plain as day, the assassin, and they're wearing a red raincoat!
Intriguing. But that is not me.
Oh, come on!
Tell me, Mr. Edgeworth. Do you really think I was the only one in the entire park wearing a red raincoat today? I do, actually. But then why does he seem so sure of himself? I'm no assassin, I'm a simple ice cream seller. One who happened to be wearing a red raincoat while watching the president speak. As surprised as anyone. Some of the spectators. Okay, so...
I think we press on a few.
Hold it!
Yeah. A simple ice cream seller, but a knowledgeable one, I assume. On the subject of ice cream, at least. But of course, ask me anything you wish. Ugh! I don't know the first thing about ice cream! What? Why does he seem so sure of himself he was hypnotized? I didn't know about that. What the most important thing... You know what the most important thing about ice cream is, of course.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Why, the most important thing about making ice cream is to approach it with a virtuous heart. And what does virtue have to do with anything? The investigation game is just the killers going, nah, didn't do it. Objection, Your Honor. Nuh-uh.
Objection, Your Honor. Nuh-uh.
Yes. Without proper reverence for the craft, I'm afraid all you'll ever make are sweetened crystals of ice. There, I hope you now see. I am nothing more than an ice cream seller. I'm not sure about that, and this series hasn't jumped the shark before. No, I'm not denying that. I'm just not sure that hypnotism is involved in this one. Although maybe if he opened his eyes, he does. But anyway, why a raincoat? Why are we not using an umbrella? Is that so strange? It was a rainy morning. Most people were wearing a jacket of some kind, but you just said you preferred umbrellas. Well, I'd say it's a pretty strange choice, considering you couldn't get your arms into one. Better that than have one of my hands occupied by an umbrella. I had ice cream to serve after all. And why go to such lengths to avoid testifying to that effect in the first place? Forgive me, I simply hadn't remembered until now.
Uh-huh.
It's been an eventful day after all. Eventful? Well, I hardly know what else to call it, Mr. Edgeworth. The president of Jingfa was shot at. But can you prove he was shot at?
Hold it!
So you saw the bodyguards move before you heard the gunshots? Yes, if I recall correctly, they moved first. At least, the one on the left did. You're rather observant, Mr. Doe. I am blessed with keen eyes, as you can clearly see by the fact I have not opened them once. Okay, maybe his eyes are related to this somehow. The names of the bodyguards were written in the top left corner of the security plan. The one on the left was Rook. That's correct, Bastion Rook, I believe. I expect he noticed the light from a laser sight. The man is no amateur. Mr. Doe knows a little too much about the business of being a bodyguard to my liking. I'd say our friend here is no amateur either. I'd like you to append what you just said to your testimony if you don't mind. Ooh, new testimony. As you wish. The bodyguard on the left, Bastion Rook, was especially quick to respond. So the bodyguard on the left was the first to move. By the smallest fraction left. Or yes, he reacted admirably swiftly. His name was Bastion Rook, did you say? It appears you assessed the situation quite astutely. No more so than anybody else, I'm sure. He's good. Okay, there has to be something. Is it this? Or...
No
Wait,
idea.
what are in these photos? So I guess Rook would be this guy with the Minecraft head.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't
Oh,
see
why was Knight so close to the president in that one picture? No, not that. The first one. See how close he is compared to Rook?
Good question. Do you think we can present this?
I have no idea at this point.
Take a look at this! Very well, if you could give me a moment. Don't you have anything to say? Nothing whatsoever.
No, that was wrong.
Okay. Bad plan. Okay.
Do we press more? So why is it so fucking hot in here?
Rook reposition in light of Knight's injury. Knight to immediately escort President to plane in case of emergency.
Objection!
Okay, I guess that was it. As I suspected, you are more than what you claim to be, Mr. Doe. You overestimate me, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, then tell me how a simple ice cream seller knows one of the presidential bodyguard's names. What? You jest, surely. You're the one who spoke their names aloud. Rook and Knight, was it?
Objection!
Oh, but no, he said Bastion Rook, though. We only know those names thanks to the security plan. Look closely, only their surnames appear. Yet we all clearly heard you say the name Bastion Rook. How do you come to possess such information? Information we ourselves didn't have. Did you Google it?
He seems pretty suspicious to me, sir! Let me get him!
Well,
Let me get him!
how did you know? Explain yourself! It was merely a slip of the tongue.
Another lie! He is the assassin, just like we said.
Come now, miss. It's a little soon to be jumping to such conclusions. I did know their names, yes, and the reason for that is... Well, I know Mr. Rook. He and I are acquainted. What? We have something of a connection, and his name is a name I can never forget.
You think we're stupid, pal? Stop lying!
I'm not lying. I am, as I've always been, a simple ice cream seller. An acquaintance of Bastion Rook, yes. I suppose Mr. Rook will confirm that. It should be easy enough for him to remember his good friend, the slippery ice cream seller, correct? Please, you are more than welcome to ask him, although I think that might be difficult right now. I would imagine he's rather busy ensuring the President's safety. But suppose you are able to speak with him and he does deny that he and I are acquainted. How will that help you prove I was the shooter? If you weren't the shooter, why take off your raincoat? Because it was no longer raining. In fact, it had grown quite warm. Far better to let my wound breathe, no? Or would you rather I'd left it fester? Is he actually gonna worm his way out of this? What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Hurry up and arrest the man! He's clearly guilty. If I were you, he'd be in jail already. See if Payne thinks he's the guy. He can't be the guy. You might be willing to arrest a man without sufficient proof, but I'm not.
So there's gotta be something we can do!
They're discussing Rook and Knight's movements so much because they're chess pieces. Yep, you got the joke. Shocking scenes here are just as the culprit is all but certain to escape justice.
Oh my god, I keep getting debated.
Can we stop here? This might actually be a good place to stop.
Yeah.
Alright. So, yeah, we're just gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna save right there. Wait, yeah, he's just an innocent assassin, perfectly innocent assassin who happened to be here when an assassination happened. That doesn't prove he's the killer. Yeah, of course. And we also don't know if he's that. Alright, so, it's fairly reasonably right before a twisty twist. Alright, well, we'll see the twisty twist later. Skye, do you have any thoughts on our first episode of Ace Attorney 2 Investigations?
It's kinda good to be back.
Yeah, it's great to be back. This is really fun. It's over, Mr. Edgeworth. I've depicted myself as the Chad and you as the Soy Jack. Oh no.
My God.
But yeah, this was a fun time. I'm excited to get more into this and to solve the mystery of who this mysterious ice cream seller who could possibly be. Yes, we will pick back up soon next week. I will not have the game uninstalled this time. I can promise you that. Yeah, jacket powers activate. He's doing the alright bitch, call your lawyers, I'll have sex with him pose. You know the meme. I hope you all know the meme I'm referring to. But yeah.
I don't.
Oh. Well, I'll send that to you. Thank you for a wonderful time. Yeah, thank you. We'll pick back up next week on time, hopefully.
Yeah.
And until next time, I'm Miss JukeBox 8.
And I'm Skye Cloudlord.
And thank you